This is the Afternoon Buzz Rewind Podcast. I'm your host, Johnny Thrash. Join me for the Afternoon Buzz weekdays from 2 to 7, only on Real Rock Radio, 106.3 The Buzz.
What's your rewind?
You know, Stone Sour's Josh Rand, he took some time off several months ago to go to rehab because he had been taking Xanax for like 8 years and nobody knew about it at all. He said in a new interview that his parents and his fiance, when he told them about the Xanax thing, they were taken aback. I mean, he was that good at hiding it. He'd been taking them since like 2009, 2010 because of his anxiety of flying, and they were having a hard time making audio secrecy, and he just really needed something to help him cope, and it just turned into something that was a bit of a problem. But he does say he's in a much better place now. You can always count on Five Finger Death Punch to deliver a power ballad, and usually it's the third single from their album. Now, they have Injustice for None due out on May 18th. They first gave us Fake and followed that with Champagne, and wouldn't you know, the third single, When the Seasons Change, shows the lighter side of Five Finger Death Punch. You can give it a listen at 1063thebuzz.com.
Another Nonsense Minute, brought to you by 1063 The Buzz.
This is fake news.
You are fake news. Sir, go ahead. Can you state
News so fake, it's probably true. Trump outlaws tunnels, including vagina. Owners of vagina must turn them in. Hillary Clinton thought to harbor vagina. Bill Clinton says not true. Oval Office starting to smell like asparagus. Craigslist now streaming. Bernie Sanders looks to repeat former glory on Muppet Show. Obama kicking it. Melania checked for melanoma, or vice versa. This has been fake news. Or has it?
Late Metallica bassist Cliff Burton is the subject of a new 90-minute movie called The Salvation Kingdom. His sister Connie talks about what he was like as a kid and things like that. And one of the stories she shares is how when he was a baby, he would rock his head from side to side for hours on end. And her mom would speculate about what he was going to be when he grew up. Connie thought maybe somebody, who would parachute a lot because they swing from side to side. And her mom thought, well, maybe a swimmer because of the side-to-side motion of his head. Well, little did they know, he was headbanging as a child. They can't go back and forth when they're a baby like that. GNR keyboardist Dizzy Reed says that Axl Rose has been misrepresented in the media in a new interview. He says he's a great person and one of the funniest people he knows. He says every night before they go on stage, he comes up and he'll have a joke, and it's usually a good one. And he pointed out that nobody works harder than that guy. Well, here's my take on it. Anytime I look at a band, no matter what that band is, if they're down to one original member, that always tells you that member is difficult to work with. So maybe he is a funny guy, no doubt about that. But, I mean, you hear the stories and maybe he's not just real easy to work with. Read more of what Dizzy had to say on our free app or at 1063thebuzz.com.
1063 The Buzz presents Nonsense Minute.
Are you tired of all those internet moochers, aka millennials, hitting you up to pay for their shit? Tell them to go fund yourself. A new take on crowdsourcing. Go fund yourself. When you come up with that super stupid idea, shoes for plants,
Car yoga.
instead of costing everybody else their hard-earned money, why don't you go fund yourself?
How do I do that?
Like, get a job, pay your dues, save yourself some money, and then lose it. Just like everybody else has, since the beginning of time. Plus, if you're gonna have to fund yourself, there's a good chance you'll just think of a better invention first. Go fund yourself, because the world doesn't owe you a living. Millennials. What? Nothing. I didn't. When?
The cops in Franklin, Indiana got a call on Saturday about a 46-year-old guy named Barry Ridge who was mowing a stranger's lawn. Seriously, the people looked out their window and saw Barry riding his mower on their grass and called the cops. Now, by the time they got there, he'd left the house and was driving his mower down the street. When they tracked him down, they gave him a breathalyzer, and it turned out his blood alcohol level was more than double the legal limit, so he was arrested for operating while intoxicated. But there's more. It turns out that last month, he was also arrested for riding his mower drunk, and he's still waiting on his trial from that first arrest. Well, I'll tell you this much, Buzzhead. That guy is welcome to come over to my house to commit that crime anytime he wants. Dave Grohl almost took a tumble on stage again, this time while Foo Fighters were playing Welcome to Rockville out in Jacksonville, Florida. He was walking across the stage headed to the side when he tripped over a speaker, but he was able to catch himself before he went down to the ground below. And, of course, it wasn't lost on him. So when he gets back on the mic, he's like, I almost just broke my effing leg over there. And he said, here's the way I look at it. When you get that close to breaking your effing leg, that means it's a good show. And here's the thing, you know, if history is any indication, even if he would have broke his leg, that wouldn't have stopped him. Check out the video at 1063thebuzz.com.
1063 The Buzz presents Nonsense Minute.
I want to play Mario Kart with my friends.
Yeah, come on.
But I'm super drunk and I keep hitting banana peels.
You suck.
Can't someone just drive for me? Yes, we can. We're
Mario Kart Uber!
We're Mario Kart Uber. One of our Uber drivers can show up
All right, who needs a driver?
and drive you safely around Yoshi Valley,
Give me the control.
Dolphin Shoals, or even Rainbow Road. Yeah, but can I trust your Uber drivers even with baby Rosalina?
Yeah.
Yes. Do they know how to power slide?
What do you think?
Yeah, I guess they do.
Mario Kart Uber!
Mario Kart Uber, now with surge pricing at 1 a.m. for all you big stoners.
A couple of weeks ago, a picture surfaced of Vinnie Vincent from a KISS convention looking a lot like a woman. But if you think back to the Vinnie Vincent Invasion days especially, he was really glammed out. I think he's just kind of continuing that. But people online are speculating whether or not he's living life as a woman. And he was asked about that in a new interview, and he said not that he knows of, and he doesn't know where people come up with that stuff. But if he addresses that, then the mystique is gone. So he's just going to kind of leave it as it is. He did say that he's mistaken all the time for something else. He'll correct them, and they'll be like, I don't understand. Then he's like, you know what? I won't correct you. Maybe it goes that way. You can check out the interview at 1063thebuzz.com. If you're a Queen fan and you're going to be in Vegas in September, you are in luck because they just announced a residency at the Park Theater at Park MGM in Las Vegas. It's called Crown Jewels, and we have all the dates and details at 1063thebuzz.com. And other Queen news, that biopic will be hitting the theaters in late 2018, and they've already started a countdown to the first teaser clip with a whole bunch of behind-the-scenes images from the set. We have the link at 1063thebuzz.com as well. Hey, thanks for checking out the Afternoon Buzz Rewind podcast. Join me, Johnny Thrash, for the Afternoon Buzz, weekdays from 2 to 7 on Real Rock Radio, 1063 The Buzz.